At a time when Russia has been hit by multiple economic sanctions, sporting associations across the world, including the International Olympic Committee and FIFA, too announced their own set of restrictions on Moscow. Russia's invasion of Ukraine, just 4 days after the closing ceremony of the Winter Olympics in Beijing, is looked upon as a breach of the Olympic Truce. The tradition of the Olympic Truce dates back to the 9th century BC. In 1991, the International Olympic Committee or IOC revived the concept. The United Nations too passed a resolution in 1993 supporting the Olympic Truce. The UN invites its member states, individually or collectively, to seek peaceful settlement of all international conflicts. Thus, the IOC has now called for stripping Russia and Belarus of host status and stopped using the country's flags and national anthems for sporting events. The footballing world has also come down hard on Russia. FIFA has banned Russia from hosting international matches. The Soccer Association too has banned use of Russia's flag and national anthem at its events. Initially, FIFA allowed the Russian national team to compete in international events not as a nation but as a football union of Russia, with its matches being scheduled at neutral venues. However, Poland, Sweden, England and the Czech Republic refused to play Russia even in the World Cup qualifiers. Following this outcry, FIFA has now expelled Russia from the World Cup and suspended it from participating in all international competitions until further notice. UEFA, which is the governing body of European football, has also removed Russia as the host of the 2022 Champions League final. This summit clash has now been moved from St. Petersburg to Paris. FIA, the governing body of Formula One, has dropped the season's Russian Grand Prix, which was scheduled to be held at Sochi in September. Russia's only Formula One racer Nikita Mazepin now faces an uncertain future. The 22-year-old races for the Haas Formula One team. To add to this, the International Chess Federation has announced the termination of all existing sponsorship agreements with the Russian and Belarusian state-controlled companies. It has also vowed not to enter into new sponsorship agreements with any company from these two nations. Swimming's global governing body, FINA, has called off the World Junior Swimming Championship that was scheduled to take place in Russia later in August. Similarly, the International Ski Federation has banned Russia from hosting any more of its World Cup events. The Badminton World Federation has cancelled all tournaments scheduled to be held in Russia and Belarus, and has also banned Russian and Belarusian national flags and anthems from being used at their events. World Rugby has suspended both Russia and Belarus from all international rugby and cross-border club rugby activities. The Rugby Union of Russia has also been stripped of its World Rugby membership. Amidst all these, in a personal setback for Russian President Vladimir Putin, the International Judo Federation has suspended Putin as its honorary president. Several Russian athletes have also been vocal about their anti-war stance. At an ATP event in Dubai, Russian tennis star Andrei Rublev signed the camera lens with the message "No war please" after winning his semi-final match. Veteran Russian footballer Fedor Smolov, ice hockey great Alex Ovechkin and cyclist Pavel Sivakov are some other Russian sporting personalities who have expressed their stance against their own country's invasion of Ukraine. While these boycotts have been imposed on Russia's sporting world, it will be the athletes who will bear its immediate impact. However, in the long run, the sporting ecosystem will have the power to influence the Russian government, its future course of action, and hold the country accountable for its actions. After all, Putin would not want to lose internal support in Russia, and sporting bodies, athletes, and fans could wield just enough power to make the president rethink his steps. A Federal Report.